Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and I thought that I would just do a little after workout video. Man, I tried to do. I just recently got the Diamond Dallas Page Yoga workout thing, and that is so far and above my abilities to do so. Um, I know that it's meant for any skill level or whatever, but as of right this minute, it is way too far up, like, advanced for me to do. So, um, I I'm going to do little bits and pieces of it. I think I only got to um level 3 or 4 of the diamond cutter or whatever phase it was. Um, and I can already feel it in my stomach. My heart rate is like up through the roof right now. I'm sweating like a pig. So what's going that background noise of like traffic going by, I'm really sorry. I have the windows open and just trying to get a cross breeze here in the house. Just because I'm so hot and sweaty. And then I also have some 10-pound hand weights that I was using, and some resistance bands on top of that. So, need very less to say, I spent 15 minutes doing the Diamond Dallas Page yoga stuff, and then I did another 5 or 10 minutes worth of just working out with the resistance bands and using my hand weights, laying on the ground and just crossing them over and then doing like one at a time, like punching up in the air and stuff like that, using gravity to increase the weight resistance and stuff. So yeah, this arm is going to be a pain in the ass, and tomorrow I can only imagine that it's going to be like spaghetti. For whatever reason, I've had a lot of issues with this shoulder and the muscles in that arm lately. And I sprained that muscle a few weeks ago, and it just, well, actually, it's been longer than that. It's probably been like since the middle of February, maybe even January, that I sprained and pulled that muscle. I hyperextended it, and it just hasn't come back, and it's sore and it hurts all the time. So using the free weights and the resistance bands really has exacerbated some of the pain that I'm experiencing in that shoulder and in this arm in general. Like right now, just touching it right here, it's like really sore and tender. But I am determined to make it through all of this and to get it taken care of the best that I can. But yeah, if you guys haven't heard of the Diamond Dallas Page workout system, I highly suggest you just do a Google search for DDP Yoga, and you will find, or even just type out Diamond Dallas Page Yoga, and you will find YouTube videos and like testimonials left and right. One of the testimonials that kind of hit me at home was this really heavy-set man in his mid to late 40s, and he was 479 pounds, and he just said, you know what, enough is enough. I need to make a change in my life. And over the course of a year, he dropped almost 200 pounds through diet and exercise and stuff like that. And as a lot of you know, if you've been following me any length of time, I have been walking and doing a lot of stuff like that, and I've actually increased my stamina and my ability to walk. I can go almost 3 miles at a single jaunt without it really hurting too bad. The last 2 days, last night and last night and then this morning, is the first time in ever that I haven't needed to use my CBD lotion that I normally use. Um, I I kept it in my pocket and just made sure. But last night I did 2 miles on top of the 2 miles that I did in the morning. And yesterday was my first breakthrough with having done just over 5 miles worth of walking. So I was really happy and really proud of myself, and just really, just awe-inspired. Like, wow, you know, a few months ago you weren't even able to walk out to the mailbox without getting winded. Now you're taking strolls around downtown, and it's fantastic. Um, so I'm happy that I'm seeing that kind of results. I'm still not seeing much movement, if any, on the scale. Last time that I weighed myself, I had actually increased weight by like 4 or 5 pounds. So I got a little discouraged in that regard. But uh, a girlfriend of mine, she sent me a picture, and it said what a pound of fat looks like versus a pound of muscle. And it was like this large yellow gelatinous goo, and the pound of muscle was about the size of my fist. And so she's like, just look at the inches, not the pounds. If you're losing inches, that means that you're going in the right direction. And men always gain muscle mass faster. So I thought, you know what, you're right. I'm gonna not worry about doing my weigh-ins and stuff like that. I'm still going to weigh in once a week, just to kind of give myself an idea of where I'm at. I got a home bathroom scale that will go up to 500 pounds, and so with the little bit of weight that I have lost, I'm hoping that I should be able to use it. But I'm going to start keeping a running log of what my home scale says versus what the doctor's scale says. And my doctor's office has been really awesome, and saying that I could come in once a week or however many times a week that I want and do a weigh-in. The one thing that I have not started doing again is drinking water like I should. As a matter of quite some fact, I have all but stopped drinking water like I should. For a while there, I was drinking a half a gallon, if not more, a day, anywhere between 48 to 150 ounces of water. And it was just causing a lot of hardship on me with having to go to the restroom so much, and it was interfering with my day-to-day life. Need very less to say, I have become extremely intimate with my knowledge of where the porta potties are in town, and which stores have opened up their restrooms to the public due to the COVID-19 bullshit. So, yeah. I'm working my way back up to doing the water consumption, and I actually have 7 gallons of water that I need to fill. I have 7 empty water jugs, I should say, that I need to fill up. And as of right now, I think for the day, I'm about 32 ounces of water in. And I really have noticed that I'm getting a lot more dry mouth, that cotton mouth feeling or whatever. So my plan is to hit it hard with the water again starting Monday, and making sure that I have at least 5 to 6 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in my water at all times, and just trying to keep a bottle of water near me, keeping one in the car, so then that way, if I get thirsty, I don't get get the temptation to go to Starbucks or to get a coffee, or to go to McDonald's and get a soda or something like that. I have been doing really well though in that regards. I started drinking this soda that I get at Walmart called American Clear, and it's a flavored sparkling water beverage, and it's try to get it, but anyways, it's by Clear American, and it's 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 carbohydrates, 0 sugars, 0 added sugars, 0 protein, and 160 milligrams of potassium. And it's sweetened with aspartame. Now, I know a lot of people don't like aspartame, but you know what? It's a soda alternative. It gives you that fizzy carbonation that you want. It's really refreshing, and I just like it. There's no artificial dyes or anything else like that in there. It's a clear water carbonated beverage. So yeah, and they have so many different flavors. I have peach and a mandarin orange, because peach and orange are my favorites. I wish that they had a grape. I haven't seen a grape yet, but if they had a grape, I would be all over it, because peach and grape are my favorite flavors. My favorite artificial flavors. So anyways, but yeah, and the other thing too, for like a huge 6-pack of them, 6 or 12-pack, I can't remember which one it is now, but it's like less than $3. So you're getting your soda fix, but at the same time you're not getting all the added sugars and carbs and other BS that goes along with having sodas. So I drink probably 1 or 2 of those a week, and I'm trying to be really sparing with those, because I'm also having some dental issues, as you know from like other videos. This tooth over here, the one in the very back that had completely broken off, I'm still having some sensitivity issues with that, because the gums haven't grown back up and around. And I noticed the other night when I was chewing on something that this tooth is like completely broken off also. So I don't need the citric acid eating away at what little teeth I have left back there. But that's a whole nother story. So yeah, and I know that I have told you guys that I would share some of my recipes and stuff, and I'm trying to compile those recipes right now, but the last couple of nights I've been sharing the what I've eaten or what I've created on Instagram. So if you want to follow along with that, go over to Instagram. It's Michael Scott Peterson, all one word, and if you follow me or add me, whatever you got to do on Instagram, you can follow along with my daily goals, or my daily numbers from where I've gone walking and stuff like that, and just kind of see what I'm doing on a day-to-day kind of candid, behind the camera, in life type of situation. Tomorrow, when I go for my walk, I think I'm going to try to take a camera with me, and when I upload the Saturday check-in video, I'm going to include some of that like B-roll footage, so that way you guys can kind of see the route that I walk and whatever else, and I'll speed it up so you don't have to like drudge through the entire like 45 minutes of my walk or whatever. But I've been walking downtown quite a bit lately, and I've really have enjoyed walking downtown. I don't know what it is about it. It's actually become my favorite go-to area. I was doing a lot of nature trails and stuff like that, but I found that when I'm walking on concrete or pavement versus walking on dirt roads and stuff like that, that my legs and feet hurt less walking on the pavement than what it does on the dirt roads and things like that. So I don't know what that is, if it's because it's uneven, or if it's just the shoes that I'm wearing, or what it is, but it's a nice little walk, and I'm enjoying it, so I guess that's all that really matters, right? I don't have to justify it. But anyways, so yeah, that's just what's going on right now with that. As you can see in the video right now, besides the fact that I got like this messy tangled necklace thing happening right now, I am connected to my insulin pump, and for the first day that I connected back to it, just to give you like a backstory, I was having issues getting my insulin refilled, and I went almost 2 weeks without having a refill on my insulin or testing supplies, and I had to call Medicare and Medicaid and talk to this person and get transferred to that department, blah 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 blah, and all this other stuff, and it was just a big bunch of bullshit. But finally got it all situated, got it figured out. So the first day back on being connected to this stupid thing, I went a full 24 hours with being connected to it, and then the next day I was so freaking sick, and I think it had a lot to do with the insulin being reintroduced into my body. One of the other insulins that I have, or that I use from time to time, is a Novolog Flex pen. And what this is it's a pre-filled pen that you attach a needle to, dial up how much you want, and then inject it into yourself. So I used one of these, or I used this for like 1 or 2 days during that 2-week period where I was just not receiving the insulin that I needed to, and I had a little bit of insulin left in this the cartridge before this one, so I was doling it out. Like, I would test my blood sugar, and if I was under 250, I wouldn't take anything. I would just drink a bunch of water and do some more exercises and try to bring my blood sugar down that way. The only time that I was using the insulin is when my blood sugar was like 300 and above. So I told my doctor what I was doing and how I was rationing things out, and of course I got yelled at, but I told him, you know what, I wouldn't have to do this if you guys would get off your ass and get me my prescription filled and figure it out, even if you had to give me like sample vials or whatever. And if you are diabetic and you are not receiving your insulin, or you don't have Medicare or Medicaid or any other form of insurances, I did find out the manufacturer of the insulin that I use, called Lilly, like the flower Lilly, they have a free program where you can sign up for it, and they will send you 60 days at a time, I think it was. It's a free program, like I said, that you can get all set up, and you can have it ran through your doctor's office, where you could go pick it up there, or if you don't have a doctor, I think, I'm not sure how that works, honestly, so I'm not even going to speculate, but I was just looking for alternatives to be able to get the medication that I needed that is life-saving, and that should not have ever been an issue. But thankfully I got it. But I wanted to pass that information along to you, and I will leave a link to their website and that prescription program and all that other stuff in the comment section down below. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, because this is going a lot longer than I had expected it to. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. And if you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe. And I will talk to you all soon. And yeah, have fun, guys. Bye.